You have to piss off a room full of random strangers without resorting to politics. What's your method? Listen up boys and girls, I need to inform you that your flight has been rescheduled until 2 days from now. Your plane is grounded because of weather, and because of this we are not providing hotel rooms. Before you ask, no, we are not required under FAA regulations since it is because of weather, so tough luck. Also, another note, if you would have looked at the weather ahead of time you probably would have guessed this would happen. So, bye. I try really hard to start an a cappella sing-along of Baby Shark. We're talking the works, bouncing around the room from person to person, grabbing arms to try to simulate the associated motions, calling out people for not participating by insinuating that there's something wrong with them and they're not fun people. And of course, I will absolutely refuse to read the room and stop at any point. We're singing every verse. One time I walked into the old Boston Garden packed men's room as a Flyers fan and I yelled "Let's go Flyers!" I saw violence in many people's eyes. My save was, a friend from Boston was also in the men's room. He was wearing the ugliest sports coat I've ever seen. In a second, I yelled, "Hey, but how about that ugly sports coat?" and the entire restroom broke into laughter. Survival instinct. 'Cause you know, I didn't have a car to drive them to the shelter. I'm not a maniac murderer to butcher them with a knife or an axe. Who do you think I am? I felt awful, but I did what had to be done, put those puppies in the bag and buried them in my backyard. It wasn't my fault the bitch got away and got pregnant with some mongrel, it's actually her fault. Just announce that all barbecue is rubbish, smoky flavor just tastes damaged, and barbecue sauce is essentially tomato flavored cake frosting and they all have the palate of diabetic children. That got me a few hundred downvotes last time. A man who was heading to his table when I used to wait tables had a severe heart attack and collapsed. He was dead before he struck the floor, according to the EMTs. I have never witnessed a restaurant become so silent so fast. Spray sugar water onto their property at night. Aim for the corners of the house and patio. It will attract ants and is invisible. Bonus points if you live in an area with fire ants. Walk into a US sports bar and announce, "American football, baseball is stupid." Even if one person in the crowd is not a fan of either sport, they're going to defend it anyway. As a recent transplant to the Southeast USA, whenever college football comes up in conversation, I tell everyone I only watch real sports. It seems to do the trick. I can imitate the sound you hear when a mosquito is near your ear, and I can do it loud enough for it to be audible at once to a room full of people. In this modern world, well, switch off Wi-Fi while they still have their smartphones - they can't use mobile internet connection either. Lol, probably something sports team related. People get very stupidly angry and tribal over that and it could not be more meaningless. I've gathered you all here to tell you that someone in this room has fucked every one of your spouses, and that someone is me. Announce that I'm an atheist. Or tell them all that I brought pizza, tacos, and delicious pies, none of which I am going to share. Get their attention, thank them for coming, and announce that you have an amazing new multi-level marketing opportunity for them. If the goal is to make everyone mad, I think if you are white just say N-word. That would piss everyone off. Rightfully so. Play exceptionally crappy music from my phone speakers like that one guy on every mode of public transportation ever. Tell them I'd give $1 for every push-up they can do. And then only give 50 cents for every push-up when it's done. Me in a deep raspy voice. Hello everyone. You don't know me but I know you. I wanna play a game. I will resort to religion and cause way more destruction and hatred than politics ever could. Man, I love pit bulls. They're the greatest dogs ever. Well, maybe that's just Reddit, playful face. Lock the doors and start a fire in a trash can. Then say it was a safety drill. Sorry, let me just watch some, I think you should leave. I'll get back to you. Where's the ketchup? Only works while holding a hot dog in Chicago. FaceTime somebody on speakerphone and don't bother even looking at them. Walk in, look around. No one told me it was stupid shirt day to day. Start eating hard-boiled eggs or a tuna salad sandwich on a plane. Cough without covering your mouth, then announce you have COVID. Generally me just being there is enough to set most people off. Remember folks, to see the right answers sort by controversial. Hold a lighter to the smoke detector so the sprinklers go off. Talk about dinosaurs, global warming and human extinction. Return of the Jedi was every bit as bad as Phantom Menace. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Runs for the hills. So, everyone is here for the free rectal exam, right? Drop my kegs and take a shit in the middle of the room. Hey, does anybody know why Jesus couldn't eat M&Ms? Religion is always a good topic to get things rolling. Make them argue about who is better, Ronaldo or Messi?